Good morning. So on behalf of North Cap University School of Business, would like to welcome our guest, Mr. Anupam Shrivastava. He is ex-chairman and managing director of BSNL. He has led the organization for 4.5 years from January 2015 to January 2019 as director mobile services in BSNL. He has simultaneously worked as director of finance BSNL board from December 2013 to February 2015. From the time to time held director level post of enterprise business, HR and broadband. 7 years of board level experience. He has implemented prestigious government projects, a telecommunications expert with international experience, worked for 40 years in multifarious fields and levels. Post-retirement, mentoring and advising many companies as consultant, advisor and director. He has led advice to many startups. He has been a consultant to many of the startups. Companies like Scroll Top Solutions, Saturn NRI, Saturn Capital Management, Netlink Softwares, Lava International Limited, Extol College Bhopal. So he has been instrumental in as a consultant also to many of the organization. So warm welcome to Mr. Anupam Shrivastava ji. Happy to have you here, sir.
Thank you.
Or to you. सेटअप करने में हेल्प कर.
Well, good morning, everybody. Can I get my laptop connected? You can take this out. This is C port. HDMI इधर है. Electronic gadgets take little bit of time warming up, right? So you'll have to just wait for some time. Well, Mr. Ahuja, other faculty members, and tech-savvy, meme-driven, woke Gen Z, Generation Z. All of you are Gen Z? All? Or anybody millennials or somebody? All. That's good. Yeah. So you are the future of, you're the future leaders and innovators of tomorrow. Very warm welcome to North Cap University faculty members. Greetings to all of you. But I am a veteran from a baby boomers era, when broadband used to be broad tie, not this short one. That was the time. But let me assure you that I'll not tell you that viral used to be the fever in our time, not the social media post. In spite of such a contrast between you and me, baby boomers, generation zoomers, I am here to address you, and pleasure is mine. And we are here together for dawn of wisdom, marking the beginning of your professional journey. I'm told that some of you are from MBA first year and others are from MBA final. So let me ask you, why was Gen Z so upset in library? because he was double tapping the book to open it. I think I'm bad at jokes, that's why there were no laughs. All right, so but I promise after this session, you will be able to double tap your mind, as mind is like a parachute. It works only when it opens. So chaliye, let's double tap our mind. Everybody? Everybody? All right. और सबका सामान्य ज्ञान टेस्ट करते हैं. सामान्य ज्ञान से शुरुआत करते हैं. तो आप सब में किस किस ने सैयारा मूवी देखी है? ओनली वन? ओह, धीरे धीरे हाथ उठ रहे हैं. ओके, ऑल राइट. तो ये वो मूवी है जिसने जनरेशन जी को रुला दिया. तो जनरेशन जी को रोना आता था इसके पहले, जब उनके मीम्स में या रील्स में लाइक्स नहीं मिलते थे. पहली बार था कि जनरेशन जी को रुला दिया था. बट हम लोगों के समय तो आपको पता होगा मूवीज बनती थी एंड हम लोग वी यूज्ड टू क्राई अ लॉट. बट आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू, डू यू नो द मीनिंग ऑफ सैयारा? एनीबडी? Sayyara. Oh, you have seen the movie, but you do not know the meaning of Sayyara. टूटा हटा देते हैं. टूटा is a negative word. तारा. Sayyara means sitara. Sitara, Sayyara that moves. And not only that, in the movie, if you have seen, Sayyara means the celestial body or a star, ya sitara, that moves and that has a shine in it. And that, my friends, is exactly what I want you to internalize today as you embark on this transformative MBA journey here at North Cap University. This session is truly your dawn of wisdom. Double tap your mind hone wala hai. And that will illuminate your path forward. Let me read something for you. So, guys, embrace your inner sayyara, sitara, star. Think about it. Each one of you right now here is a sayyara. You have chosen this demanding path because you have a shine within you, all of you, a unique talent, a burning ambition, right, and desire to make an impact. This shine is just not about your academic prowess, it's about your resilience, your creativity and your passion. Just like a star, you will face challenges in life. Someday the clouds might obscure your view and you might feel little lost in the vastness of your aspiration. You will encounter as an MBA student tough deadlines, complex case studies and moments of self-doubt even in this program. But remember, Sayyara or a star, a shining star that always moves, that shines even when the cloud obscure. It continues to radiate its light even when it is not immediately visible to others. My own journey in telecom was that of a Sayyara. I had a privilege of serving as chairman of BSNL. I retired in 2019 after fascinating 40 years of service. And that was a roller coaster ride from the rotary dials of those years to 5G, 4G, AI, these in today's world. I had a front row view of one of the most incredible technology evolution in human history. Now you'll say that, what does a telecom expert know about the business management? But let me tell you, I am MBA myself. I did my engineering in 1980 and after 30 years I did my MBA in marketing, and then this journey First 30 years was technical journey. After that, business orientation has taught me many invaluable lessons. The core principles of success, especially in a world driven by rapid technological changes that transcend industries, the telecom sector, much like the sector which you guys are going to join, is a transformative sector. Everything is changing. For your unwavering shine and constant movement as a sayyara, what is required is constant learning, always adopting, always absorbing new knowledge. So in this perspective that I want to share insights and drawing inspiration from Yuval Noah Harari. Have you heard of this name? Yuval Noah Harari? So he is an Israeli gentleman who wrote many novels, and one of the famous novel that he has wrote was Sapiens. I do not know, sir, if you have that thing in yours. You were asking me yesterday, do you want the students to read some of the books? Homo Deus. He also wrote a book about the success. So based on the guidance I received from Yuval Noah Harari, I am going to tell you an agility guide for all of you to succeed in life. But before I go into that, I would like to test, आप सब तैयार हैं भी कि नहीं तैयार हैं? इस जर्नी के लिए आप लोग सब तैयार हैं कि नहीं? So there is going to be a small test, but it's a very simple test. Some of you, I was told that one batch has done that test, another batch hasn't done, but let's see if you can. But I'll explain to you later on the practical aspect of that test and what is behind that test. So let me put on the presentation here, and meanwhile can this sheets be distributed to everybody? Right, so absolutely. So, well, I mean, solving is an easy part, understanding is a difficult part. So, I just wanted to find out whether you guys are ready for the future, you are ready to understand the rules of success. So, let me begin. The task is explained here. Task is this: 2 minutes. Connect the 9 dots with 4 straight lines without lifting the pen. Connect the 9 dots with 4 straight lines. 4, mind well, 4 straight lines without lifting the pen. Faculty को भी दूँ मैं? Okay. All right. Connect the 9 dots without lifting. Yeah.
Without you checking your mobile phones. Don't Google it on your phone.
Without lifting the pen.
Just read the instructions and follow it.
कैट में आया था एग्जाम, नहीं आया था ये? So, okay, all right. Anybody who could do it? Raise your hands. Well, that's wonderful. Still thinking? The message here is here. It's about out of box thinking. Out of box thinking. By normal method you can't do it. You have to have you have to come out of the box, like this gentleman. Want to have solution to it? All right, 2 people have done it. Yes, excellent. Now the solution is coming. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Here is the solution. How do you do it? You draw this straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Without lifting your pen. How could you do it? How could you do it? You see, the message is hidden here. This is a box, and our mind is classically set to think within the box. We don't transcend the boundaries of the box. But if you are an MBA student, multinational आप join करेंगे, so the question will be asked, आपका what's your name? Prateek. So your boss will ask, Prateek, what is this? What solution are you giving me? Do some out of box thinking. What will you do? So you guys will have to know what is out of box thinking, right? So this is Ahmedabad में भी plane crash हुआ था. I thought I'll take one of the examples from this. There was a plane crash and every single person died. Who survived? Every single person died. This is a hypothetical question. It's got nothing to do with 11A here. Every single person died. Who survived? Absolutely. So here is a out of box thinking. So one of the method, Prateek, to do the out of box thinking is to think backward. Whenever a challenge is thrown at you, think backward. Who survived? You have to start, that means somebody has survived. Then you go backward and you realize that every single, the crux is here, single. So that means couple survived. Every single person died, couple survived. So that is out of box thinking. One more. All right, this is also a setting. What is so delicate that mere mentioning it breaks it? Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. You guys are learning very fast. Very fast. So when you have to do out of box thinking, you have to attack the problem from backward. जैसे आपने puzzle किए होगे ना कि there are 4 entries and 1 proper exit. So you try to come from back and then you find out this is the correct entry. So when you have to do out of box thinking, go from backward. All right. And for example, just let me take, this is a setup here, faculty is sitting, students are sitting, and I am giving the lecture, and I say that, what's your name? Navya, can you just tell me how can we improve this session? What can we do so that such sessions have a better efficiency, let's say? Yeah, so let's put it this way. So when if if you consider yourself surrounded by these dimensions, you have to look from the point of view, what are the variables? Variable number one, this is a hall. Number two, there is an audience. Number three, there is a speaker. Number four, there is a mechanism through which he is presenting. So if you are binding yourself with these boundaries, probably you will not be able to go out of box. You have to break that boundary. Answer may be correct, answer may be very funny sometimes, but to get a out of box answer, you have to break these boundaries. Let's, for example, this is a hall. What if we break the boundary, we say, okay, let's do it in a stadium. Let's do it in a stadium, this session. It's a hypothetical question, but that's the out of box thinking. That's where you are going to get the solution. And it is very, very difficult to venture into that, because we all like to be confined to within the boundaries, think within the boundaries. Another example is, like, for these 35 students are sitting, let's make them 135. How can we do it? There you will get. So you have to break the boundaries in a question. Then only when your CEO will ask you someday, when you join some multinational, प्रतीक ये सब बेकार है यार, ये सब out of box कुछ बता, answer बता. You have to think about that. Attack the problem backward, at the same time break the boundaries. जितने भी variables होते हैं, think beyond the boundaries. Disappear. Say I'm doing the lecture. Say this lecture is not even here, lecturer is not even here, or this person who is addressing is not even here. That is breaking the boundary. I could be here through hologram, for example. It's a very funny answer, very difficult, but from here only you will get out of box thinking. And in your career, when you go and when you will join, you will face this problem. And one of the basic things through which you can attack this is by breaking the boundaries and attending to the problem backward. Now let's come to, so I think you guys are now ready. You have learnt out of box, and then let's see if we can go to some other presentation. So as I told you that today I am going to tell you an agility guide based on Yuval Noah Harari's rules of success. There are 10-11 rules, but I'll give you one bonus. I promise here I'll give you one bonus. So as you kick off your journey in the world of business at North Cap Universities, these principles illuminated by Harari and reinforced by my own experience are practical tools to help you, these gadgets. Sorry about that. Let me just switch it off. Which one is? So these are, if you press long enough, then Gemini starts listening here. So these are the practical tools which will help you not to just survive but truly thrive. Let's begin. An agility guide for North Cap University MBA students. Number one is, what is that? Be adaptive. What is that? Be adaptive. Thriving in changing world. What does it mean? The business world is constantly changing. To succeed, you have to be ready to learn new things and update new skills. Think of it like a smartphone. If you don't upgrade it, if you don't change it, it's gone. So everything is changing, and unless you change, it becomes useless. And for you guys, this is what your for MBA students, your ability to adapt will define your career. Don't just master current business models. Look for what's next. Focus on things like sustainable practices, digital transformation strategies, and disruptive methods. Have you heard of Blockbuster? Sir, आप लोगों ने? Blockbuster? Blockbuster was a company in United States of America, and they were a company, very good company, selling CDs and DVDs and video games, etc. So they were doing a business quite well, and they were valued at 3 billion at one point of time. 3 billion US dollar they were valued at, and they were employing thousands of people, but they failed to adopt. And streaming service like Netflix took over, जो कि आप सब लोग आज जानते हैं, Netflix, और वो अपने DVD पुरानी दुकानदारी पे लगे रहे, और Netflix आके सारा उनका मार्केट खत्म कर गया. So in 2010 they filed for bankruptcy and they folded up. So unless you adopt, you are going to fail. आप लोग भी, सब लोग अगर स्प्रेडशीट ही करते रहेंगे, and if you don't switch over to AI based advanced analytics, so you will also be like Blockbuster. So be adaptive is the first thing, first rule of success in your career. In my career also, I had to face this problem. Telecom was changing very fast all the time, and people who couldn't adopt it, they failed, they disappeared. The only constant in life is change and your ability to adapt to that change. Next, deal with failure. That's the toughest one. Deal with failure is toughest one. ये आपको MBA के classes में ये नहीं मिलेगा. What does it mean? Not every business idea or project will be a success. Product launches can flop and marketing campaigns can miss the mark. But failure isn't the end. It's a powerful teacher. You need to learn how to bounce back, figure out what went wrong, and use those lessons to improve next time. For you guys, if a business proposal you champion fails, don't just get discouraged. Figure out why it failed. Was your market analysis flawed? Did you miss a key competitive signal? Use every oops moment as a chance to refine your approach and learn valuable lesson. आप लोगों ने वारेन बफेट के बारे में सुना होगा? Everybody? Warren Buffett, a famous US billionaire. He also made many bad investment and he learned from that. And he once famously said, after a big mistaken investment, he said, it's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. You can make mistake, all of you can make mistake, learn from it, but don't make it twice, because if you make the same mistake twice, it's not a mistake, it's a blunder. Actually, I have a personal connect with this particular aspect. I did my engineering. After doing my engineering, UPSC, उस ज़माने में वही होता था, UPSC करो, engineering services, government service में आ जाओ. So I got selected, and over the years I had risen to various level, became general manager, etc. और एक मन में एक बहुत इच्छा थी कि I have to rise to the topmost level in my department. I have to be part of board. I have to become director of the board, and then CMD of the board. That was my basic direction of progress. But that path of that progress used to go through PSB. PSB क्या होता है? Public Enterprise Selection Board. वो इंटरव्यू कंडक्ट करते हैं और वहाँ पर 4-5 सीनियर IAS ऑफिसर्स, चीफ सेक्रेटरी वगैरह, उनका पैनल होता है. So I appeared once, I appeared twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 13 times. I appeared in each interview and failed. And then I realized that but then I thought, okay, let me just go for the 14th interview. And I asked myself what I was doing. I was looking at CMD as a person who will be in a three-piece suit and who will, so I'll dress in each interview, I'll dress like that, three-piece suit, tie, etc. Because I wanted in an interview in a hall where everybody sits there, I wanted to be like, look like CMD. That's how I was attempting that interview. And then I thought something is wrong. So I said, this time when I'll go, I'll not wear my coat, I'll not wear my tie, jeans पहन के चलते हैं. Then I thought jeans थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. So I decided, Ahuja Saab, I decided that I'll wear my pant and half shirt. And then I thought that these people who are IAS, they are non-technical person. उनको क्या मालूम telecom के बारे में? I know about the telecommunication. I have worked there for 30 years. I know. Let me prepare also. Let me go into statistics. Let me go to detail. And then when I appeared for interview, I was confident. I was giving answers. I was not bothered about how I looked. I was bothered about how will I perform. And look at the destiny. That 14th interview, I got selected. So that was the lesson which I learned in my career. Learn from the failure. And you should get disheartened. 13 बार fail हो गए कोई बात नहीं. On the 14th occasion, I could succeed. Immediately after 2 years, I became chairman, and here I am in front of you. So let's go to the third one. Be a narrator. Now this is a very interesting thing. Turning data into story. Nobody will tell you in MBA class that being a narrator is so important to succeed in life. What does it mean? Data, reports and presentations are important, but they don't speak for themselves. You need to turn your complex insights into clear, engaging story. Explain why your strategies matter and what they mean for a bigger picture to convince your audience, whether it's your boss, a client or an investor. For MBA student, don't just present a list of bullet points. Learn to explain why your new business strategy, Navya, when you are facing the real life challenges. So learn to explain why your new business strategy is a good idea. Why an organizational change is necessary. Your storytelling to help people understand and connect with your ideas. For example, Ahuja Saab बैठे हैं. You are showing a slide to Mr. Ahuja that I have a business proposal where ROI is 15%, right? You do such proposals all the time. So this is a little bit boring. You have to really convert into a story. Yes, you have to say, sir, I have a proposal which gives you ROI of 15%. That is like giving a bonus salary to you. Your money is going to double in 5 years. Look how the story changes the simple slide of 15% ROI to something where your audience is going to be interested. कहानी जो है नंबर्स को जीवंत बना देती है. बस इतना आपको निश्चित करना है कि उस कहानी के पीछे जो डेटा है वो सॉलिड डेटा हो, वो फर्जी ना हो. यही आपको सुनिश्चित करना है. In my career in 1994, I happened to visit Zimbabwe. हम लोग एक ग्रुप था, about 25 people. We were there in Zimbabwe. We were technical expert. Zimbabwe, if you know, is an African country. They got independent in 1980. Robert Mugabe was the prime president that time. नई नई इंडिपेंडेंस मिली थी, पता नहीं था उनको कैसे सिस्टम्स चलते हैं. तो दे वर आस्किंग द experts from around the world to come and run their businesses. So we were there to do the telecom business. In that, हम लोगों का क्या रहता था कि भाई 2 साल का प्रोजेक्ट हो गया, 2 साल और एक्सटेंशन मिल जाए ताकि जो डॉलर में कमाई हो रही है वो होती रहे, एक्सेट्रा. सो आवर टास्क वाज टू वेरी सिंपल टास्क. अगर आप आउटडोर प्लांट पुराने आपने नहीं देखे होंगे, लैंडलाइन, आप लोगों ने तो देखे होंगे सर, पर आप लोगों ने नहीं देखे होंगे. लैंडलाइन एक ऐसा सिस्टम होता है जो एक्सचेंज से चलता है. लेट मी जस्ट ड्रॉ इट फॉर यू. किसी ने देखा कि लैंडलाइन में कम्युनिकेशन कैसे चलता है? यहां पर आपका एक्सचेंज, एक केबल आपकी जाती है से सॉफ्टवेयर की केबल, यहां पर कैबिनेट, यहां पर टर्मिनेट होती है, फिर यहां से छोटी छोटी केबल्स जाती हैं और ये डीपी, पुराने ज़माने में एक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पोस्ट होता था और ड्रॉप वायर के माध्यम से एक टेलीफोन कनेक्शन लगता है, राइट? दिस इज हाउ टेलीकम्युनिकेशन, वो मोबाइल तो होते नहीं थे, ऐसे चलता था सब। सो हमारी टीम का काम क्या था? वन ऑफ माई टीम, इसका काम था केबल रिकॉर्ड वेरिफिकेशन। केबल रिकॉर्ड वेरिफिकेशन में ये रहता था कि यहाँ के जो टर्मिनेशन डिटेल हैं और यहाँ के टर्मिनेशन डिटेल हैं और यहाँ के टर्मिनेशन डिटेल हैं, ओवर द ईयर्स व्हाट हैपेंड दैट पीपल लॉस्ट इट। जब आपके पास टर्मिनेशन डिटेल ही खत्म हो गए तो क्या होता था कि आपको अगर यहाँ पर एक कनेक्शन देना है तो आप नहीं दे पाओगे, बिकॉज सो आवर टास्क वाज टू क्लीन दिस, हमारे जो लोग थे, क्लीन दिस, मेक द रिकॉर्ड ऑल राइट, एंड दैट वाज अ सिंपल टास्क. And when the question of extension of the project came, it was a very difficult task to explain to our government of Zimbabwe that this is the job we are doing. इसका जॉब का कुछ वो है कि मतलब वन ऑफ द सिंपलेस्ट टास्क, कोई मजदूर भी कर ले भाई, टेक्नीशियन को लगा दो कर लेता है वो, यहाँ पर साफ सफाई करेगा, कंप्यूटर में स्प्रेडशीट में भर देगा उन दिनों और आपको बता देगा. दिस वाज द टास्क. When the presentation came, it came to Sudan. I thought that let me narrate it. Let me put a story behind it. So I said I have done the cable record verification of 10,000 cable pairs. Each cable pair will give you one new connection. Each connection will get you 100 Zimbabwean dollar. If you give 10,000 connections, you are going to, if you give 10,000 correction, you are going to get 10 million Zimbabwean dollar, whereas our project cost is only 1 million Zimbabwean. So there is a story. Data behind it is solid, but the story was such a story that the Zimbabwean telecommunication department thought that, oh yeah, this is the group which we want to keep it. So they extended our project twice. Then again twice, second time. So I was there for 6 years in Zimbabwe, just because of this aspect. So gentlemen and ladies, here narration or storytelling is the most important task that you will have to do it when you are in a multinational company or any of the management companies. All right, so let's take forward our journey. Read lots of books. Are you guys, आपने पूछा था कि हमारे स्टूडेंट्स किताबें पढ़ते हैं कि नहीं पढ़ते हैं. Read lots of, that's a very important thing. What does it mean? Don't just stick to your course material. Read widely business news, economic history, biographies of great leaders, and books on psychology and fiction. The more you read, the more you broaden your mind and understand the different perspective. And for you guys, go beyond textbook and understand market psychology, global economic shift, leadership philosophies, and the long history of business successes and failure. And whilst we are on this topic, here is my book. I wrote this book 2 years ago. It is available on Amazon, and you guys can go and read it. And here is this is the bonus rule of success. Don't lose the chance to market yourself. So I got my chance to market my book and I did it. This is a bonus thing. So you always, jokes apart, but this is the book I wrote in Bhopal 92. I was posted in 92 when Babri thing happened. And outside the exchange, riots were happening and we were asked to run the exchange, maintain the telecom services. हमारे यहाँ मुसलमान भी थे, हिंदू भी थे. They were also having tension, but we could see this novel is about that. आप चाहें तो एक दो किताबें अपने उसमें परचेज ले सकते हैं. So आप लोगों ने एलन मस्क का भी नाम सुना होगा. एलन मस्क कोई एक्सपर्ट नहीं है, उसकी इंजीनियरिंग या डिप्लोमा डिग्री इज आई थिंक इन one or two subject, but look here, he is into AI, he is into EVs, he is into satellites, he is in so many business. How could he do it? He also once said that he learned more from reading books than from formal education. If you are only reading what's assigned, you are missing the secret sauce that turns good business professionals into truly great ones. And आप लोगों के जब जॉब्स लगेंगे वहाँ पर भी कई पार्टीज वगैरह होंगे, कुछ गेट टुगेदर होगा. सो यू कैन ऑल्सो व्हेन यू रीड बुक्स यू विल be able to tell something beyond what you have read. You can talk about networking, in the networking event, something beyond the mergers and acquisition which is taught in the class. So that will be the, always make it a point to read the books. Fifth is develop, how much time do you have? Okay. So whenever the time is over, you can just ask me to stop. Develop your social skills. जनरेशन Z बैठी है, सोशल स्किल्स आप लोगों को पता होगा, सोशल मीडिया स्किल नहीं होता, राइट? सो सोशल स्किल्स दे आर डिफरेंट. क्या मतलब होता है? बिजनेस इज अबाउट पीपल, not just numbers. You will need to network, build relationship, negotiate deals and work in teams. Effective communication, active listening and empathy are incredibly important for the success which comes with the social skills. And for you guys, can you explain a complex strategic shift to a non-business person? Can you build trust with a potential partner? These soft skills which comes from a social skills trait are often the most difficult to master, but they are also the most rewarding in your career. When, as I said, somewhere I went to, I was telling you that I went to address PGDM students of finance, and I asked that I was talking about social skills. So he said, yeah, sir, I am into social skills. I am into Facebook, I am into Insta, I am into TikTok, so I have got lots of things. आप अपने बैच में सबसे अच्छे स्ट्रेटजी स्टूडेंट हो सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर आप अपनी बात साफ साफ कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर सकते या एक टीम में इफेक्टिवली काम नहीं कर सकते तो आपकी ब्रिलियंस छिपी रहेगी. आप ऐसा कल्पना कीजिए कि आप ऐसे जीनियस शेफ हैं, अगर आपके पास वो स्किल्स नहीं है, आप खाना तो बहुत अच्छा बन जाएगा पर खाने को कोई नहीं है. These are the skills which is required for that purpose. In business, your network often becomes your network is exactly, yeah, your network is net worth, and it comes from social media skills. Next, very important, you guys are in AI era. Everybody use करते हैं ना, Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, everybody must be using. Perplexity developed by Indian, I think we all use those. AI is fundamental shift in business, much like the internet in our time. It's reshaping every industry by automating tasks, predicting market trends, and identifying anomalies. Understanding AI's capabilities and limitation is no longer optional. It's essential for staying relevant. And for you guys, AI tools are already performing complex market analysis, optimizing supply chains, and personalizing customer experiences. You won't just be competing with other graduates, you will be working with intelligent machines. Learn the basics of how AI works and application is in marketing, operations, human resources, and strategic planning. But remember to use AI with HI, human intelligence. Human intelligence should always remain above AI. क्या हुआ कि एक बार एक MBA का स्टूडेंट था, रोहन नाम था, लेट्स नॉट से प्रतीक, ही वाज रोहन. सो रोहन उसके बॉस ने कहा कि write a market survey report on Sharma ji's chai. So he went to AI, Gemini में गया या Perplexity में, उसने टाइप किया and he said, AI responded very quickly, बड़े जल्दी वो देता है. Market entry strategy for high powered beverage business. The AI was oblivious to reality and says the projected market penetration 90% in 6 months and drone based chai delivery. Fantastic answer by AI. And Rohan excitedly copy paste and went to the boss and he said, here. Boss was sipping the tea and Rohan said, Sharma ji's chai thela is going to be global disruptor with market valuation of $500 billion. Yes. Sharma ji ke boss ki chai girte girte bachi. He said, Rohan, it's a chai thela. And what Rohan is doing today? He is selling samosas, unfortunately. So you guys, very careful. Use AI as much as you want, but keep HI, which is human intelligence, above it. Don't copy paste. Much you would like to. आपको email लिखना आप डालते हो, बढ़िया सा reply आ जाता है, copy paste, email चला गया. Don't ever do it. Just go through it. Put your inputs. नहीं भी पता लग रहा हो तो you just try to change a bit so that your human intelligence remains always above artificial intelligence. Find your mission. Now I am moving into little bit of abstract side of human intelligence. And what does it mean? What do you truly want to achieve in your business career beyond just a good salary? Do you want to create sustainable products, improve healthcare access, or empower communities through entrepreneurship? Having a clear purpose will provide direction, motivation, and sense of purpose beyond just career progression. And for you guys, think about the impact you want to have. Do you want to be a master strategist for multinational corporation, a champion of social entrepreneurship? क्या बनना चाहते हैं? Or an expert optimizing operations for maximum efficiency, or for ethical impact? You have to know your mission. Your mission is like your North Star. It will keep you focused. आप लोगों ने MBA में पढ़ा होगा, अभी फर्स्ट ईयर में है या सेकेंड ईयर में कब आएगा? एंकरिंग. यू नो अबाउट एंकरिंग? एंकरिंग इज अ बायस एंड एंकरिंग इज अ बायस विच सेज कि आपको पहले जो इन्फॉर्मेशन आती है यू स्टिक टू दैट इन्फॉर्मेशन. लाइक you go and you learn that this share value is 50 rupees, and when you see the data etc coming and its share value is 25 rupees, you don't believe it. So that's called anchoring. So you should know that what kind of biases you have, and therefore you should act accordingly. You should remove that. It's like कि आप जब तक सभी critical thinking वाले काम आप कब के लिए रखते हैं? अगर आप अर्ली राइजर नहीं हैं तो आप दोपहर के ही लगते हैं. So let me just take 2 steps forward, because get to know yourself part. Now this is very abstract and some of you will say कि अरे ये तो हमारे ज़माने की चीज़ नहीं है, practice meditation ये क्या बता रहे हैं? But that's very important, guys. It is very important for this generation to know about the meditation and do it. Meditation is about training your mind to be more focused, calm and clear, which will be need of the hour when you will be you will be facing challenges in job. It helps you see reality more clearly without getting caught up in worries or distractions. For a fast-paced field like business, this mental discipline is a huge asset. Now, for MBA student, think of your brain as a supercomputer. Meditation is like defragging the device. कभी किया आपने defragmentation device? It's like defragging. जब एक हार्ड डिस्क में कैपेसिटी ज़्यादा होती है तो you need to defragment it so that it runs fast. It helps you cut through the noise of market chatter, stay calm during volatile times, and make decisions with great head, free from panic and greed. आप लोगों को सपोज कीजिए, मैं पेंडेमिक के समय, शायद ये बच्चों ने नहीं देखा होगा, बट in the times of market crash, everybody is running around, everybody is trying to sell, but if you are able to keep yourself calm, अपने मन को शांत रख सकते हैं, जो कि मेडिटेशन से आता है, then you can look for opportunities, एक अच्छे अवसर को आप देख सकते हैं, and you can buy the shares at a discounted price. ये ऐसा ही है कि जैसे in a wild drink party होता है, आप लोग क्या नहीं होता कभी कभी? You are the only sober, क्या सभी sober रहते हैं? अच्छा, ठीक है. So in a wild party, you are the only sober person. It's like that. So meditation gives you a capacity that keeps your mind calm. When everybody is disturbed, everybody is running around, it can keep your mind calm. This is most important aspect to succeed in life. Another abstract now, engage in spirituality. Spirituality doesn't mean religion here. Let me be very careful. Spirituality doesn't mean, it means it's about asking big questions like what's the purpose of life and what is truly important in business. This translates to thinking beyond just making money. It's about considering the bigger picture, the ethics of your actions and the impact of your business decisions have on society and the world. And for you guys, are you just chasing the biggest market share, or do you want to work to contributing to something meaningful? Think about ethical leadership, corporate social responsibility, which will come to you when you get the job, and how business can solve the real-time problems. एक आप में से कोई MBA का स्टूडेंट, एक बार उसको टास्क दिया गया कि गुप्ता जी थे, उनको कहा कि एक आश्रम का वैल्यूएशन करके आइए. So he valued the ashram and he said, goodwill is zero, there is no revenue, there are no asset. But the Guruji was sitting, he said that हमारी जो असली कीमत है गुप्ता जी, हमारे zero debt, zero stress और असीमित शांत पोर्टफोलियो में. That's our value. क्या आप इसे अपनी स्प्रेडशीट या अपने कंप्यूटर पे इस चीज़ को मेज़र कर सकते हैं? नहीं कर सकते. So there are something in life which you can't measure through your technical ability or your business ability. अब उनको पता लगा, फिर गुप्ता जी भी समझ गए कि ऐसी भी चीज़ें होती हैं जिसमें इक्विटी तो शून्य रहती है पर उसकी वैल्यू बहुत ज़्यादा रहती है. Similarly, next is a study of philosophy. That's also very important. Philosophy teaches you how to think deeply, analyze arguments and question assumptions. These are crucial skills in business where you are constantly need to evaluate complex theories, understand different viewpoints and make logical decisions based on incomplete information also sometimes. And for you guys, why do consumer behaves the way they do? What are the ethical limits of business innovation? Philosophy helps you to dissect these questions. It's like learning the why behind the numbers, not just the how behind the number. So lastly, I said, I began that you guys are like Sayyara. You have a shine, you have a constant movement, right? But I would like to add something beyond that. You are part of a constellation. Don't just think that you are a Sayyara who is to move all alone. You are a part of constellation. Remember that. You are not alone. Your batchmates, your mentors, your faculty, they are all part of your combined journey. It's a constellation, it's a group of us. सप्तऋषि के बारे में सुना है आप लोगों ने? सप्तऋषि इज अ कॉन्स्टलेशन. उसके इंडिविजुअल स्टार्स का नाम मालूम है? Nobody bothers about that. But as a constellation, सप्तऋषि is a very important. क्या होता है उसके ऊपर की दो लाइन को सीधा ड्रॉ करो तो इट गोज टू पोलर स्टार, ध्रुव तारे की तरफ जाता है. ध्रुव तारा इज द डायरेक्शन. सदियों से हमारे जो सेलर्स रहते थे उसको ध्रुव तारा डायरेक्शन. सप्तऋषि हैड दैट importance. So as you dive deeper into this MBA program, embrace the spirit of Sayyara. Remember the powerful essence of Sayyara. Be the star that not only shines brightly but also remain part of the constellation. Let your ambition be your guiding light and your resilience your unwavering glow. So what kind of Sayyara you would like to be? Always moving, shining and part of constellation. Thank you. Thank you everybody.